Gobbledygookeers. Rolex, Rolex, Rolex. I gotta tell you guys, Rolex is not the greatest. It's not the horology. But you know what? It just pops. Man, I'm addicted to the Rolex. Rolex. I can't help myself, man. I'm gone bonkers. Bonkers, I gotta tell you, man. I wasn't sure whether I'd get this Explorer 2 or the Millie. Man, I can't part with either. I love them, man. And I'm working my guts off. I want to get the Plepsy. I want a Plepsy as well. Plepsy! Plepsy, 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 baby! Plepsy. I want a Plepsy. Okay, guys, if you're part of the crew, if you are a foot soldier or you are a captain, all the captains on now. Tim Wright, he's a captain. He takes care of it down in Brooklyn. We got JJ, he's out in New Jersey, past the Turnpike. We got Marco, he's in Quebec. And then we got James, he's in London. He looks after the geezers there. Hello, Marco. Marco, how are you?
Very good.
Hello, Jeff. Hello, Carlo. Get on the show now, guys. If you're new, this is like stand-up comedy. You got 10 seconds to prove yourself before we boot you out. JJ, how are you, JJ? Where's he gone?
He disconnected.
Jeff.
Arch, how are you, mate?
Jeff, I come under a spell, man. I'm under the spell of Rolex.
Hey, what did you give me the boot?
Rolex, Rolex, Rolex. That's all that matters to me is Rolex. Nothing else matters. I gotta tell you, a friend of mine said something to me. He said, you know, Rolex, your Rolex Submariner is so underwhelming. Yeah, he's right. But I gotta have it in my life.
Yeah.
I like to think of it as understated.
In the eye of the beholder.
It's understated.
Like, I mean, seriously, the finish on the J.J. LeCoultre Polaris chronograph was better. The horology on the Patek is better. Ask credit, 5 pounds. Have a drink, Don. I think I will.
Big day ahead.
I will.
Let's get it started here.
Yeah.
Solid day's work.
I gotta tell you, seriously, guys, seriously, what's the news?
No, you said
Oh,
paid.
no,
I hear you're falling back in love with that Explorer 2 the more you wear it. Is that true?
Man, I haven't been able to take it off, man. Every day I've been wearing the X. I mean, it's a big watch. It's a big watch.
Looks all right on you, though.
But you know what? I can actually read it without I can actually see the time without my glasses on.
There you go.
That's pretty damn good.
Have you had the Milgauss on your wrist much?
No. Because I want to safe queen it.
Yeah.
I'm safe queening it. You know what I mean? I'm safe queening it.
I'm doing the same
you know
thing.
Why? Cheers. Cheers.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers, Arch.
Cheers.
Nothing alcoholic here, but...
Hey, that's okay. It's got vodka in it. We can see that.
yeah.
Jeff, I gotta tell you, a friend of mine said to me, you know, Rolex is underwhelming. Yeah, of course. But you know what? I can't live without the Rolex in the life. I can't. I just can't do it, man. I've got to tell you, the Z Blue, look at this, the Z. I got the Z Blue.
Nice.
Beautiful.
It's there. I love my Z Blue. Paul, €5.50. Guys, can you see Rolex launching a new Pepsi 41mm with slimmer lugs in April?
Not yet.
No.
Sorry.
No, that's still new.
That's the sub. I gotta tell you guys, seriously, with Rolex, it suddenly's dawned on me. This is the whole point. See, I think really, Pateks, they're amazing. I love my Pateks. But you know what? Rolex is just I don't know what it is. You know, like sometimes when the thing is with the Pateks, it's a special occasion watch. You know.
Yeah. That's right. And you got to have
And-
those in your life, yeah.
Oh, definitely.
Mm.
But then, you know, when I think about it, what do I wear today? You put on a subby. It's just...
Yep.
I mean, I'm in Australia. Don't forget, I'm in the tropics here. Ooh,
Hold on,
Sub.
Jack.
nice
Put that closer.
sub.
There you go.
Yeah, oh, that's my no date.
Um,
It's my go-to.
That's
Very
your
nice,
40 mil,
Jeff.
isn't it? The
40 mil no date. Yeah, go-to watch.
So symmetrical.
Yep.
Nice.
Bit like
Gotta
you.
tell
You
you.
wake up in the morning and on goes the sub and you're on
Well,
your
actually, the
day.
Explorer in my case. But you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's a Rolex. You don't have to think long and hard about what am I going to wear today.
That's right.
It's not delicate. You just whack it on and off you go. Conquer the world. Mike GMT. Time for a ceramic Coke.
Mm.
Mm.
I don't think
I
they're going to
gotta
do
tell
anything
you-
to the GMT again. They just did, 2 years ago.
Yeah, the aluminum Cokes have skyrocketed in price because there's no ceramic version.
I reckon you're sitting on a good watch there because something's going to happen with the Explorer too. It's got to. So anything they change,
do a
it means...
Sea Dweller, bring out
Yeah.
a two-tone.
No, yeah.
The other thing
Oh,
that
it's
they
AC3.
could do,
You think a
what about
two-tone?
if they reintroduced, when they went Sapphire, they had a cream dial instead of white, the cream?
Oh, yeah.
What
Yeah,
about if they brought out a cream dial again? That would be ballistic. Absolutely ballistic.
And I saw on
Rolex.
Paul Thorpe's channel, he had like a Explorer 2 with a black bezel. And I saw
Ceramic.
that. It looked all right, actually. It was someone had made it up.
Yeah,
Looked
yeah,
interesting.
yeah.
Like a Daytona type bezel,
Yes, I got to tell you seriously, Rolex itself. Tim Wright's in the. What's he doing? Come on, Tim.
It
Hold
may
on,
I'm
not
on the way,
happen though,
boys.
Jeff.
Sorry, was busy filming yet another Explorer 2 vid. Yes, it's going to have those different angles. Thank you.
Sure.
You didn't read the
Right.
super chat, Arch.
Paul, £2.30 to euro. Rolex is as good as hard to get. Yes, that's very true. I
Arch,
think.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes.
Watch question? Oh, hold on. Let's
Sure,
get the super chat first.
sure. Fire away. Fire in the hole. Marty Evans, $3. Got the call, Arch. 124060. The list is real. Marty, what other garbage did you have to buy? It's the garbage factor.
Oh, no, actually, I
Garbage.
He was in Tim's
Did you like
stream
the way
yesterday.
that guy? I did a review. Sorry, Marco. I did a review. The guy says, "Yeah, I bought a wedding band and I bought a diamond bracelet for my girlfriend, and all of a sudden the dealer's got he's got a sub available and a Batgirl. Isn't that great? Let's sing Kumbaya." And I'm thinking, you moron, you've paid the piper.
Yep.
Yeah, he was
That's
in
right.
Tim's stream, though, Arch, and he was telling us he waited 18 months before he got the call. 18 months.
Crazy
So,
stuff. Marco,
So
you had a
it seems
question.
like
You wanted to ask something, Marco.
Yeah, let's just get this one last super chat.
mute, Marco. Can't hear you.
€5.50. Rolex, Air King, and Milgauss have a 48-hour power reserve. Are going to be updated or discontinued soon?
Yeah, they're going to be updated.
Not
Updated.
sure. Keep going.
Okay.
Marco.
So me and James are going back and forth in the WhatsApp group on the Speedmaster versus the Daytona, right? And
Sorry?
on the Speedmaster versus the Daytona.
Yes.
And I think personally the Daytona movement is objectively a better movement than the 3861 caliber because you get a vertical clutch, you get a column wheel chronograph in the Daytona versus a lateral clutch and a cams operated chronograph from the Speedmaster.
100%.
What do you think?
For sure.
100% right. And the big problem is, too, it's not Rolex!
And
not
he
Rolex.
says the 321 Speedmaster is the best Speedmaster movement, but it's not even Coscar MEDAS certified. So what's the point?
And I don't know if
I don't
the
think it's worth the
321
money.
Is it a vertical clutch as well?
No, it's a column wheel.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got a column wheel.
That's the Ed White.
It's column wheel, but does it have a vertical? Normally they have vertical clutch.
Oh, yeah. Actually, I'm not sure. Here.
Yeah, I'm not sure of that either, actually. But good point. I gotta tell you,
very.
where's Jeff gone? Jeff, where's he gone? Rolex HQ, where you gone, Rolex? Where's
His
he gone?
supervisor might have walked in.
Oh shit.
We talked about Omega and he was gone. Yeah, it's a vertical clutch, Archie.
Okay.
Here, I
gotta
could
tell
pull
you
up
honestly,
the movement if you want.
I really do love. The Speedy is iconic. It's a great watch, but I don't have any real desire.
There it is, Arch.
I don't need. Oh, Jeff's back. Thank you. Click Jeff on there, Marco.
Yes, sir.
Good. We've got to have Jeff.
Sorry, I couldn't hear anyone. I could just hear you. Now I can hear everyone.
Jeff, I got to tell you, man, I got no desire really. This new Omega bullshit. I'm not happy with the games they're playing. They're limiting supply, retail. That's just nonsense. It's really. I've got to be honest with you. I tell you, totally. I'm thinking about if the Pepsi comes in. That's an if, because we don't know MJT how he feels. I'm thinking about trying to keep the Explorer 2
Definitely.
as well as the Pepsi instead of getting a chronograph. I think, well, you know what? You don't need to have, for a long time, I had no diver. You don't need to have every possible configuration of watch. Whatever, you know, do I need a chronograph? Do you really need a chronograph? I've had multiple chronographs. I've loved chronographs, but sometimes it's just what comes in. And I've got to be totally honest with you. I've actually been doing some soul searching, okay? Do I sell one of my Pateks to get a pre-ceramic Daytona in steel? And I've kind of thought, you know what? No, don't do it. I've got, how many Rolexes do you want? And I've got 3 already. Maybe 4th with the Pepsi. Just sometimes you've got to leave a grail there. You know what I mean? You've got to leave one to hope for in case you had a windfall. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think so too. And I think if you get Pepsi comes and you can keep the Explorer 2, just hold. You know, as you say, back the truck up. We're not going to, you know, just take it slowly.
Have you
You've got
had
plenty
any,
of time.
Have you had any word from any of the ADs for you? Is there any movement on a Daytona for you?
Absolutely quiet. Yep.
Do you go and say hello to them?
Yeah. I drop in and see them and have a chat.
Do you bring chocolates in and give them some treats?
I haven't gotten that stage yet, but I'm getting desperate, so maybe I'll have to.
And G, $5. The Zenith, Chronomeister, El Primero, A386 models don't seem to be available anymore. Discontinued. And thoughts. Look, I think supply issue has gone a bit crazy because of the COVID. So certain things were put on the back burner. I don't think it's discontinued. I love the 386, but it's just they've had some problems with COVID. So I think there's some supply glitches, but don't. And I mean, it's Zenith. No. Okay, let's get the next super chat. They're coming in fast. Marco.
Fast and Furious.
$5 Canadian. Sell the 606 to Tony, Nico, and get the Daytona Arch. You reckon?
Maybe not the 6006. Maybe the 5127 instead.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah, maybe the 5127. I like the 6006.
I gotta be totally honest with you. I hate selling. I hate customers.
Yeah.
Like people lobe. I just look. This is the price. I just get really angry when I'm selling. You know what I'm saying or not?
People are mean and nasty, Arch.
Yeah, it just I end up keeping it just to spite them. Showcase watches, £5. Rolex and Tim were both getting Speedmasters. Before I'm done, all the made men will be wearing Speedmasters. 20% off AD prices coming soon. I got to tell you, if the Speedmasters were good value, I would have snapped on them. I wanted to buy one. I was actually happy to buy one. But no discount. So that's what happened in my case. Joe Kramer, $20. Remember when I told you my local AD had all those watches? That was a few weeks back. Stopped in today to swap my band on the Yachtmaster, and all they had was the GMT root beer and one Sea Dweller. The rest sold.
Yeah, makes sense.
Haven't even got
What's
those in
Joe
Melbourne
Kramer's
AD.
story? What is Joe Kramer? Do we know?
Yeah,
about
so
Joe?
his AD I think is in a small town, so they get a lot. They have like a lot of hard to get models available, right? I think he said that Blue Dial Sky Dweller was available at the time.
Yeah,
There was a
the
bunch
Panda?
of no Panda. There was a lot of hard to get models. I
Pepsi?
can't remember which ones, but
Yeah, they weren't super hard to get. They were kind of.
well, Blue Dial Sky Dweller is probably besides
the
the
hardest.
Panda,
Yeah,
probably one of
that's
the
a
hardest to get, right?
Yeah, fair enough. Next one. CS $5. I spoke to with my AD rep today, and he's pretty confident. An Explorer 2 white dial is on the way this year. Updated move. Wow, that'd be amazing. They did do the original Explorer had a white dial.
Yeah, that was an OP though, wasn't it? The Oyster Perpetual.
Well, they've always been a bit. They had an Explorer 1. Explorer 1 as a white dial.
Are you sure?
We're talking in the 50s, 60s, and 50s. The first one. It wasn't.
Yeah, the one that
that
Sir Edmund Hillary wore, right?
The Everest one.
Well, he never actually wore.
Oh no, you're right. They did make a white Explorer. I didn't even know this.
It's very, very early. I think it was a 6651 or something like that. I can't remember the reference.
Here, I'll tell you right now. 6610.
6610. There you go.
Yeah. Wow. You learn something every day.
Bring it up if you like. Bring it up for a minute. It's on your screen because you can see the screen, can't you?
See,
yes,
Archie's knowledge, you can't beat it.
Well, I've seen a few of them. I've never actually seen one of these white dial Explorers in the flesh. I've never actually handled one. Da-da-da-da.
It's from Hodinky.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, amazing. Yeah. Showcase watch. Ooh, it is nice. Showcase watches. Here we go. Showcase watches, £2. Offer still stands, Arch. 1861, 25% off retail new. What was the offer? I can't remember the offer.
25% off retail, you're saying?
Yeah, but when did he give that offer? I don't remember.
You missed one. I think you missed the super chat above that. CS.
Yeah.
Oh, no, you got that one.
No, we did that one.
Yeah, you're right. Sorry.
Okay, CB, $10. A steel pre-ceramic Daytona is much better long-term investment than any Calatrava. Price will keep going up.
But that 6007 is way up, isn't it?
I've got a few technical problems. Can I explain some technical problems?
Yep.
If I sell the 6006, I've got an agreement with the guy I got it from that I'd sell it back to him at what I paid for it, which was $27.5, Jeff.
Right.
And he's also going to sell me. He's got 8 steel Daytonas. I could buy one off him.
Ah.
I don't like those kind of deals. Once I buy something, it's mine.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I'm just telling you, that's the. So
Right.
what I'd like to do is I can't sell that because there's money in that. See, that's worth a bit more. And I honestly think that could be a sleeper because it's 6007 is 90,000. Okay, wouldn't it be a bummer? I sold it and then it went through the roof. Wouldn't
That'd probably happen.
Knowing your luck,
my
Art,
luck.
with watches, my goodness.
My luck, I tell you what. Joe Kramer, $5. My local AD is tiny. The primary source of income is diamonds. They don't really advertise and are tucked behind between an eye clinic and an accounting firm.
Beautiful.
Okay. Keep that source quiet, Joe, because it won't be quiet anymore if you keep spruiking it.
It's worth getting on a plane.
Watches, £2. Omega AD still has the 1861 at 25% off. Happy to say. The problem is, Showcase, I get hit with GST, 10% incoming duty. That's the problem, Showcase. I get hit with duty.
He's trying, Showcase, isn't he?
He is. I look. I don't think the Speedmaster's that rare.
Yeah.
I got to tell you, you know something? I love the Speed. I had a Speedy before. Okay, I paid $3,250. I think I paid for it. It was not the big box. It was the red box, the smaller one. You know what? It was well done. the steel felt cheap. You know, like the steel didn't feel like Rolex steel. Does that make sense to you? And it had the house light. You think, it just didn't feel premium luxury. CB, $10. I would not sell the 6006.
Yeah.
I would sell one of the other.
Yeah, the the 5127 I reckon is the one that's got to go if you want to get rid of one. Because the 5196 has a special story behind it, right?
They've all got stories behind.
Yeah, they've all got stories.
You know.
I think you may regret selling any of the Pateks.
Ask credit,
from
$5.
this.
Have another drink, big boy. Thank you so much there.
We did this one
CB, $10. We did CB. I got to tell you seriously, NATO, $8. Why do you care if the 6006 goes up in value? If you're stuck selling it at an agreed price from the guy you bought it, well, I'd sell it to someone else and not tell him I sold it. That's why.
Just delete the VOD afterwards, Arch. Just delete this VOD.
I tell you, this new Sapphire Sandwich Speedmaster, I think is a good watch, but it's, you know, in Australia it's over $10,000.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
It's
ridiculous.
just, I just can't justify it.
The reason I don't want to sell the 6006 is because that's the newest one. That's the closest I will ever get to getting a new watch. I was in Singapore when the guy bought it, right? I could smell in the air, and also it's got it's the closest to getting new.
Yeah.
Okay. Because it's got the newer box, it's got everything with it. That's as close to buying new as I'll ever get. So I can't afford to buy new. By the way, guys, I want to tell you something. Sorry, are we up to date? I want to show you something. Just hang on there. I'll just bring it up for you guys. The terrible thing is, guys, is that prices on Patek in my country, this mightn't mean much. This mightn't mean much to you guys in America, but Jeff will understand this because Jeff's an Aussie. And you do understand these things. I just want to show you something, Jeff.
Yep.
Just hang on, I'm calling it up. I want to show you something. I'm just going to share the screen with you. I want to show you something that is, by the way, on StreamYard, I can actually share video now. I don't know if you know that.
Really?
Arch.
Jeff.
Okay, I'll tell you after.
So look at this.
Oh, yeah.
5196, Jeff.
Yep.
34,800. Jesus Christ.
It's a lot.
Okay. Now this is a Calatrava 5227. They are normally the same price as the 6006. Look at the price. Is that a lot of money, Jeff?
That's a lot of money. Yeah.
And it has the cheapest annual calendar.
Phew.
And the current model World Time in rose gold. Jeff, is that a lot of money or is that peanuts?
My goodness me.
Is that peanuts, Jeff?
No, certainly not.
And that's the same as you guys in... Now, just want to show you something. Vintage Watch Co. I hadn't even spoken. I was going to bring it up on the channel. They had a 6006 33.8. It sold in a week. Oh, by the way, these are some watches my friend bought. Look at this.
That Patek was gorgeous. The chronograph?
See that?
It's like Marcos.
See that there? That was 11,000 for this gold Panerai.
Yeah. It's the gold version of mine.
11,000 for this. Do you believe that or not?
Roddy Moore.
What do you think of that? 11,000 for that? Yes or no?
USD.
Aussie. And this here is
last
a
of the last OMMANEY chronographs, right?
Yeah, that's a 5070, 42 mil. Absolutely beautiful. And Cove Luxuria had a 3919.
I'm going to post a link for Tim, Arch.
Okay, we'll do that. Okay, guys, there you go. I just want to show you
some big
that.
prices there.
some very big price. What do you understand what I'm saying? So I'm thinking I'll just hold back a bit.
Hang on.
Well, you know, Patek's a different league, Arch. You know, I mean, it's the whole
But I mean, if
point.
they're going up, if the retail prices are going up, it's got to bring the second-hand stuff up.
Yeah.
That's the way it goes. That is the way it goes. That is the way it goes, guys. And I got to tell you something. I don't see any of this stuff getting cheaper. Rolexes have gone up a lot. You look at the price of a Daytona, it's gone up 15% in the last 3 years. What's inflation, Jeff, in Australia? What's inflation, Jeff?
I don't know. Where are we sitting at the moment?
It's
Pretty
about
low.
2% or something.
Yeah, I know.
Ridiculously
I know.
low.
Yeah, it's
2% is
What the
probably
hell is this?
4% in Asia.
Yeah.
I don't see Rolex prices going anywhere. The watch market is only expanding. There's more customers entering the market, so demand for, I mean, watches period is going up, but specifically Rolex because, I mean, it's probably the brand that most people gravitate towards. It's like gravity; it always pulls us back. Just when we think we're done with them, they pull us back in.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Hey, Tim.
G'day, Tim.
Hey,
Tim. I gotta tell you, I was just contemplating what my next move is, and I think realistically, sometimes in life you can get very greedy. You know, you start thinking, I want to buy this, I want to buy that. Sometimes you got to say, look, let's just calm down. Let's enjoy what I got for a bit. 5 Patek, 3 Rolex, maybe a Pepsi. I've had to endure some debt, by the way. This is not, believe you me, my credit cards, I actually owe about 14,000, okay?
Ooh.
Basically, that Explorer 2 is on credit, okay? I didn't...
Wow.
I'm not made of money, guys.
I have a question, AC3.
Showcase watches, £2. Tim, my hero, the savior of Omega. Talk Speedies.
Yeah, I was actually at a Omega boutique today. Got a chance to try on the new Speedy, but it was on a leather strap.
Did you like it?
Oh yeah, it's gorgeous.
You
I'm
gonna
shocked.
get one?
If I ever make money from YouTube, maybe I'll get one to commemorate the event. I don't know. Let's hope so.
Which one were you talking about? The new one?
Yeah, the
Sapphire?
new one.
You got it on a bracelet, but
Yeah, it was Sapphire. Oh, of course, of course. They didn't have any bracelet versions because they said that they just sell out too quickly. But I left my number. They'll call
Are
me.
you gonna buy one?
No,
He's
not
ready.
yet. Not yet.
Ready to pack? What about that?
No.
That Kermit you're gonna wait on? Is the Kermit in for you or what?
Actually, I decided to wait and see what Rolex
Is it
is going.
available? Yes or no? Simple yes or no.
It's available, yeah, but then I'm gonna be locked out of whatever is going to be announced this year.
Get the Kermit and stop being an idiot.
Yeah,
Knock some
guy-
sense into him, March.
There's nothing that's gonna come out that's gonna be better.
Yeah, get
I
the
mean,
Get the Kermit and stop
Tim,
mucking
it's
around.
available just for
What
you,
if
Tim.
Explorer 1 comes out with a white dial?
Kermit.
Who gives a crap, man? You can get an Explorer 1 white dial all you want, man. Get the Kermit.
Have you ever heard of liquid paper? Liquid paper?
You wouldn't get the Explorer
Liquid
1
paper,
quickly
Jeff?
anyway. Yeah,
You
Yeah.
can only get
Yeah,
one
we can
Rolex
drive
per
from-
year.
Withdraw it from the family trust, big boy.
Yeah,
It's
the
all
Kermit
good.
can wait. I'm not in a hurry, guys. Come on. Sometimes we get so greedy, you know.
Yeah, but I don't
Yes.
get Kermits at retail, Jeff.
Yeah,
Come on.
No, I'm just being.
Don't be. He's just being an idiot. $2. Pontiff, which Rolex will you wear when you get vaccine? Explorer, because I want to do some exploring.
Nice.
He's gonna explore the nurses.
I injured my
hospitals.
finger, guys. I was doing some stupid things, filming, and I cut myself pretty bad.
I actually
So-
I bit my lip yesterday too.
Ah!
Well, your
Hmm.
wife's a nurse.
You guys are falling apart.
Yeah,
Yeah.
breaking
Your wife-
down.
I gotta be honest. I was
I gotta-
doing pretty dumb things when filming that video because people keep telling me, "Do the different angles, different angles." God damn it, guys.
What camera have you actually? I must admit, the new cameras on the new iPhone 12 is amazing. That camera is amazing.
Yeah.
I don't know how they do it. Well, this technology is just incredible.
It's waterproof too.
What
really
which one
good.
is that? Just standard
iPhone
12 is
12.
waterproof?
Yeah, you can throw it in the
Sorry?
pool. The iPhone 12, that's waterproof.
I'm not talking about the Pro, just the standard.
Yeah,
I got the last year model.
What's that? The 11 or what?
I think so.
Yeah.
I got it to film stuff, and I haven't been filming at all. So I've been using my big camera, but it's actually really good quality. I'm shocked. I was doing,
Yes,
I was
yes,
filming
it's shocked.
watches.
It's amazing.
yeah.
Guys, I got to tell you something. I think with the watches themselves there, I was talking about a guy I know who's got 50 watches, over 1 million Aussie in watches. That's my friend, right? And you know what? He can't enjoy them at home because they're too valuable. They got all in the bank safe, right? So he never has them at home at the one time. And I got to be honest with you. Do you want to have 50? I mean, tell me this, Jeff. Would you be more? What do you think? I'm not actually envious. I mean, look, he's got some great models there, but I'm not really super envious. Okay.
No, I if I had all the money in the world, I don't think I'd have 50 watches. I just can't see it, you know.
Mike,
Like,
GMT,
one a week.
$2.
You know?
Marco is Archie's chief financial
Financial?
officer, CFO.
Ah, gee.
Arch, I got to tell you, man, that credit card debt is nothing. I'm going to shave my head on Saturday. What are you going to do, man? It's all good. $1,000 and I shave my head on Saturday. Not completely, okay? I'm not going
number
bald.
two, number one.
Exactly.
blade
Number one is still good. Look at how long my hair is to begin with. I might cut it a bit though tonight.
No worries. Well, this will be amazing.
You got hair, it'll grow back.
He
I
said-
gotta tell you,
He said for 2,000 he'll do his eyebrows as well. Like,
I'm not doing eyebrows. No eyebrows. No way.
Arch, do you remember AJ Soprano when he had to shave they shaved his eyebrows when he fell asleep?
yes.
That's what he's gonna do. He's gonna draw them on, Marco.
Yes. That's right. And Tony told him about Friends.
Right.
Remember that?
Yep. He told him Rolex are better than Friends, basically.
I don't know if I would do that to Tony's son, but would you?
Oh, the kids. What's he gonna do to them?
He's a monster. He's a monster. Do you understand?
Yeah, I don't think he cares that much. If it was money, then one thing. But the kid's eyebrows, I don't think he cares that much.
Stuart D. Don, you don't need a Daytona to complete collection. Exactly.
No,
he said you do.
No, he says you do.
Oh, Don,
You
you
need
need a Daytona to complete collection. Okay,
Damn.
thank you. I got to be totally honest with you. You can't just, how many watches is enough? What's enough, guys? Do you have a number? Jeff, do you have a number? How many watches have you got? Tell me how many.
5 good ones.
5 Rolex?
Wait,
Five
does
My
Rolex.
wife has a Rolex
Jeff
as well.
have any
No,
shooters?
no. Oh, I've got some shooters. Don't worry about
You got shitters? Jeff has shitters.
5.
We don't want to
JJ,
bring
how
the
many
channel
you got?
down. JJ.
JJ,
Oh, me?
luxury
I
watches,
thought you
how
said
many
Jeff.
you got?
7. And a
7.
Breitling. And a Breitling that I don't count.
Oh, no.
Oh,
The
I
Breitling
should.
counts.
All right,
Breitling- you
so
got
8.
8.
Right.
8. Tim, how many you got?
I have 4.
Or CPA, how many you got?
I got 6 ACT.
And Marco's got 1. And I've got 9. Okay? 5 Patek, 3 Rolex, and 1 Reverso. Okay?
Nice.
I got to
And
be
you-
totally honest with you.
Let's get
And
these
Arch, you're
super chats, Arch.
saying you're 75% done, I hear. So there you go.
I think you always want to keep adding. I don't have a number in mind, but like I'll add one. You know what I mean? The problem is the Pateks I want are ridiculously expensive. I mean I can't. I know I got some nice Pateks, but I've bought them when they were cheap. Okay.
Hey Arch, I got a good reason. You have
Yes.
9 and I have 8, so you can't let me catch up to you. So every time I buy one, you're gonna have to just get another one for yourself.
It's not a
That's right.
contest.
No,
I
no.
don't think, you know, but the thing is that my friend who's got 50 watches, over 50, I gotta be totally honest with you, I don't think he enjoys them as much. I think I don't know, it's a weird thing. He loves his watches. He's always loves watches, and he's done he's got some you have sub collections. Like he's got Rolex vintage, Rolex modern, he's got Lange, he's got 5 or 6 Langes. I think he's got 3 or 4 Pateks, and they're not minor Pateks. They're like he's got a Platinum World Time, he's got a Nautilus annual calendar and a annual calendar on a bracelet. Big, you know, amazing sort of stuff. And he's also, oh, I like Allure. Allure homie.
Yeah,
Homie.
very
The
nice.
homie one.
Arch, let's just get these super chats really quickly.
Sure. Here we go. Thomas O'Keefe, $2. Thoughts on a used Patek 5146 white gold around 25 to 28 US dollars. I love that watch. 5146 is a 39 mil. I had that in those watches I showed you in Australia. All the medals are the same for Patek now. The prices on all the medals are the same. And in my country, that watch is $66,900, $67,000. That's a lot of money. I think on the used market, great buying. CB, $10. There's nothing wrong to own 50 watch. No, nothing wrong.
Nothing wrong.
Do you? It's like having 50 cars. Do you? What's?
If you want it and you can afford it and you can do it, you just do it.
But at a certain
know.
point, it diminishes the value if you're never going to wear, you know, so many, you know. I mean, you still enjoy them.
I don't tend to wear any of the Pateks. They're all safe queens. I'm too scared to. CB, $10. There is nothing wrong to own that. Okay. Ask credit, £5. Tim Wright, spray it for me, baby.
Wait, why don't you spray it on yourself at least?
Spray it on your neck, Tim.
Yeah, Tim.
I did. I already sprayed it.
Expensive, man.
He paid €5. There you go.
Okay, here we go. The Prince of Real Estate, $2. When can I come on live? I collect Rolex subs. Hey, that's okay.
Ooh.
All you need to do is PayPal me $30. $30 US, ArchieLuxury72 at Gmail, and I'll do a show just with you.
$30.
There you go. It's a deal.
Wow.
Good deal.
The steal.
I gotta tell you seriously, I gotta be totally honest with you. What am I lusting for? You know what? I tell you what, man, I was so bad. You know what? When I couldn't get any Rolex, gee, that was a bad point, you know. Now that I got the hard to get stuff, I'm okay now. Because I got my sub, that's impossible. The Milgauss is impossible. You try going to Collins Street, Jeff, and getting a Milgauss.
I've tried.
yourself.
I've tried,
You know?
Don't worry.
Oh, you tried?
Yeah, I'm
you
on
get
the
a
list for a
Milgauss?
Milgauss. Yep, definitely.
Especially the Z Blue.
Z Blue. Yep.
CB, $10, Archie. You base the 50 watches. Is no love based on your friend. We are not all equal. I love them all. There we go. Okay.
Fair enough.
Watch and
Lolex
pray, $5.
is in the chat.
AC, who?
Lolex.
Lolex.
I
I'll
got the
put
link.
the link there.
Lolex, please.
Lolex. Watch and pray, $5. AC3. Any regrets in not having a Patek retail experience? Patek doesn't know who. Look, you know what? Watch and pray. Let me be honest with you. I don't think I'll ever. I've never had the dealer experience. The
What's up,
Rolex
fellas?
I bought originally.
Rolex.
Seriously, the nearest I've got is the 6006. I was actually thinking of taking it to Singapore one day and saying, guys, this came from you. How about I give you $1,000? Here's a cheap $10 bottle of champagne. I want you to treat me like I'm going to pretend to buy it. Just so I can have the AD experience. How much do you charge for an AD experience?
Garbage. You just get the watch on a discount. Forget the experience.
Yeah. Bribe Believe, $2. Experience with Torno, good, bad. No, I
Go for the
look,
Wempe.
I got to be honest with you. Torno itself, I've heard good and bad things. I don't honestly like them. Big store in New York. What do you guys... JJ, you're the expert. What are they like?
Sorry, I missed the part of the. Can you say that? What?
Torno. Are they?
Oh, I
What's
don't.
Torno like?
I don't even bother. I don't. To be honest, I don't even go in there. It's like a tourist attraction. I don't go to those big deals. Tim, I think has more.
Go to Wempe. Yeah, go to Wempe.
I've gone into
Okay.
they have good stuff there. at
Yeah,
Toronto.
I feel like they're very snobby, like uptight.
Right. I go to like more of the family-owned businesses.
How do you,
those
how do
type
you
of-
call them, Archie? Tight asses? Tight asses?
Yeah, no, I totally get it, man. I don't like the two dealers in Brisbane, Hourglass and Langford's. They won't even let me in and then they won't even give me the catalogue. So
Yeah.
what am I supposed to? Oh yeah, the AD's amazing. You won't even give me a catalogue, and you want me to say how great he is? They're a bunch of assholes.
Yeah,
What do you want me to say?
I think you're better off in a smaller shop, like a family-run shop or something. The big stores like that, I stay away from them because they don't care about, they don't care about you. They're all about the volume. What are you buying today?
Exactly.
Can we put up Langford's reviews, Archie? Because there's
no,
a good.
No. I don't want to push it too much, but they've never been. Honestly, I got a friend who reckons they're fantastic, but I never put a bad review there. But I got to be honest, IWC, Tim, who cares? IWC is soft.
You got a book.
Soft.
Archie, you gotta get this super chat.
Super chat. Okay, here we go. Joe Kramer, $5. Archie would reckon the Black Millie be a sleeper for investment purposes when it gets continued this year. I think the blue would be better. Sorry.
Sure.
I honestly, I've had, the black is great. They're both good, but I don't, you know what? 11.7, that's what the retail price in my country is, Jeff. Jeff, 11.7?
Yeah.
You know what?
And I've seen them going for 13 to 14.
Archie, what are you wearing today? I didn't get to see.
Hey, Explorer 2.
Be right
I
back.
gotta tell you, seriously, I really love my Explorer. That's a great watch. Just hang on.
You got this super chat, Arch, and if you can, just double
Sorry,
check your
what-
page.
no, you didn't,
Flying
you didn't see
beetles.
what I. No, it's one of those carpet
They
beetles.
fly around.
Don't show
That's
that,
what they
Archie.
do.
Come on.
They're just disgusting. I'm getting new carpet thanks to you guys. Now, Bear Clooney, Charlie Barks. Who's Charlie Barks? I don't understand. Bear sending me messages. What's he saying? Nice one, Arch. Oh, okay. Check paper. Charlie Barks. Charlie Barks. Charlie Barks. Wow. Okay. I'll double check that. Tell me this, guys.
Arch, just get this super chat if you can, and check your
And-
PayPal. Apparently, the Prince of Real Estate guy sent you $30.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
Okay. He sent the money. Okay, I'm just going to double check that now. Just hang on there. I'll just do that now. Okay, that's super
That's
chat. Can
sound.
you read it, Marco? Read the super
Yeah,
chat now.
and G $2, black dial Millie with orange accents and box and papers for 8,000.
It's not cheap. Go to David SW. Go to David SW. David SW.
And we got the Prince of Real Estate. I sent the PayPal. And we got
I can't see
that's,
it.
that's
It's
$2.
not showing up in my. I just checked my PayPal. Nothing. You sure?
Yeah, he just sent a super chat, Arch. Here, I can pull it up.
Oh, he sent a
This
super
is-
chat or a PayPal?
No, it's a PayPal. He sent the PayPal, but he
I
super
sent the
chatted.
PayPal,
Yeah.
but I'm just checking. What? I don't think you sent it to ArchieLuxury72@gmail.com because it's not coming up.
And then we got Brian BK, $2.
You didn't send it. You didn't send. It hasn't come. You sent it to the wrong one.
It might.
Okay.
Come on.
Sometimes... How bloody hard is it? ArchieLuxury72@gmail.com. How hard is it? Come on, man.
Sometimes it's delayed a little bit.
By the
Like-
way, Archie, that $8,000 Milgauss box and papers, David SW has it for more expensive. So, and G,
Yeah,
pull
but
the
he's-
trigger, man.
Okay. You gave the advice.
And we get Brian BK, $2. Marco, how's the push-ups and jumping jack routine? Hey, anything for money, guys. If you want to see how the routine is, I can do it for you guys, no problem.
I'm gonna pay for burpees.
Anything for super chat. I don't have enough space to do burpees. Like this is my room.
Man, you got to figure it out. I'm the customer. I'm the one paying the big bucks here.
I'm gonna go to my basement. I'm gonna go
Now,
down.
guys, I want to
downstairs
ask
and
you something. Do you know collectors who have big collections? Do you know, Jeff? Do you know any
No,
collectors?
I don't. No, people that have odd watches.
Like how many collectors? How many watches they have? Do you know any watch people?
I know one. No, I know. Yeah, I know one. I know a lot of.
Back to you, Rolex, in a minute. I'm just asking Jeff.
Oh, my bad.
Oh, they've got one or two, maybe three, but that's about it. Most of the people I know.
How about you, Rolex? How many do you know?
I know a lot of one watch people. I know one person that has an offshore. I know one person that has a Daytona, but I don't know. You're the only person I know with multiple watches.
So what? Even in the hipsters in California, they don't have more than one.
Yeah, no. Everybody, at least in my age range, everybody is a one watch person. I know one person has two watches, and it's a Pan and a Daytona. That's it.
He's got a Pan and a Daytona.
Mm-hmm. Panorama and Daytona.
Archie said he sent it from Miller Venture. So just double check your PayPal again.
Okay. Yeah, we'll do that now. Yeah.
I think most people only keep one or two good watches around.
Yeah.
You know, and maybe one beater, like, you know, usually.
It's not showing up. It's not showing up.
A lot of Apple watches.
I may have spoke too soon, Arch, actually. Look at this. Hold on. I'm going to pull it up for you.
Sure.
Look at that. David SW.
There you go. And plus, if you buy from David SW, you know you're getting from a legit source.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
And he may even give you a bit of a discount if you mention ArchieLuxury.
That's it. You know, sometimes the best one to buy is not always the cheapest one to buy, right?
Did you pull the trigger on that sub, by the way, speaking of deals?
No, I haven't. I spoke to the guy, but I have to move some money around because he only wants cash. I can't pay through PayPal, so I have to move it through accounts and stuff to try to settle a deal. But I told him I'll get back to him. I should get back to him by tomorrow.
Now tell me this, Marco. Do you know any collectors?
Oh, geez. I know a couple, but they're like more so like friends of the family, you know. But
how many watches they have?
It depends. Some have like 3, some have like 10, some have mega collections. Like I'm talking like 40 watches. So, yeah.
Here we go. Spencer R, $5 Canadian. We are sickos. Most normal people don't have multiple watches.
Yeah.
It's true.
Do you know any people with watches? Tell me this.
I don't know anyone.
What?
Yeah, I don't know anybody. Besides JJ.
How about you, JJ? Do you know people with multiple watches?
I mean, like
quality, not
like,
garbage.
Like one or two really good watches and like an Apple Watch. You know what I mean? But like they think I'm crazy for having all.
They
like,
don't have 5, like 5 Rolexes or something like that.
No.
Rolex.
No, one of my close friends, he has same like the day date like mine and an Apple Watch. That's it. And a couple other friends maybe have like 2 Rolex and maybe something else. But
does he look after it, or how is he with it?
No, he wears the hell out of it, but he don't care. You know, he wears it all over.
Yeah, I don't know if it's a generation thing, but I've noticed a lot of people in my age range are more conservative with their money, as in, you know, they're trying to buy a house or they're having kids and their money has to go to something else. Yeah. So they only have one watch.
I don't understand these new millennials. My wife bought my 15-year-old son some Nike and Adidas T-shirts. He refuses to wear them. He says, I don't want something with a brand name on it.
I think he would be a Gen Z, but I get what you're saying, the younger generation.
He was born in 2005.
That's Gen Z.
Arch, if I told my dad that, I'd get a lump upside the head. Let me tell you. You can't refuse a gift. What is that?
Yeah, it's true.
I'm just saying, it's just, they don't, I don't know, it's weird. Showcase watches, £2. Why do you think we all hang out here with each other?
Yeah,
that's a good point.
I would
Do I
actually
know
love to get
people-
more people in.
I know a few dealers, but they're not really collectors. They're more making a buck out of it. Do I know? I know a few collectors. There aren't many people. Yeah, you're right. That we don't know. Jeff, in Australia,
There's all this demand for watches, but I don't know anybody else that's really, in the lines that we are. We must be rare beasts, really.
We all have different interests, though, right?
Mm,
Ooh, look at this.
exactly.
nut in butt. Rolex, $2. I'm 22 with a man on the moon, a 116200, and a black 16570. What next? If you're 22, slow down.
Slow down. There you go.
Slow
What's
down,
next? A paid
because-
review, my friend. That's
Yeah,
what's
get a
next.
paid review, paid life advice, $50 Archie72@gmail.com. There you go.
There you go.
Speaking of which, our good friend here,
Yes, the real estate mogul.
yeah, the mogul, it hasn't come through. So, I mean, come on, man. You're
Hope you
not gonna
typed the
try
right,
that
eh?
nickel and
Yeah.
dime shit with me, okay? Come on, man.
Have
Okay.
Archie?
That's
Can I
not
ask you
the way to
something?
do. That's just. He reckons
Explode
he's
on him,
paid.
Archie.
I mean, come on, man. That's not the way to do things. It's just
Rodent. He's a rodent.
It's just uncool. It's just uncool. I mean, come on, Jeff. Do real estate agents lie?
No.
Well, maybe
No,
it
of
could
course
just be
not.
delayed before you kill the guy. You know what I mean?
I gotta
But-
tell you, what about cars? Do you have people who are into cars, Jeff? Like,
Yeah, more cars than watches. Yeah,
what
yeah.
sort of cars are your friends into? What people what
Oh,
are they into?
Basic cars or older cars, a lot of
Most
vintage
extravagant,
cars.
most extravagant, most expensive. What's the most?
Probably Mercedes Benz, older ones, pagodas and things like that.
Ooh, they're like quarter of a mil now.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, they are. I actually
Drive
got the.
awful. They're actually awful to drive.
Yeah. It's actually I got one of our club magazines and
Oh yes,
and
that's a
there's
190.
story on
Oh,
that.
it's a W123. Oh.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm part of the car club.
Would you buy one of those?
Oh, I don't know. I look, again, it's all money related. To get a good one, you got to spend so much, don't you?
What about a W123? Would you buy a W123?
Yeah, good car. Yep.
Is there many low kilometer? There's not many minty. They're all kind
And
of.
when they are, they're a fortune. Yeah.
Yeah, and they're not that special, really, are they? They're pretty.
Oh, I don't know. I mean, it doesn't have to
You know
be
what I would
special
love?
people.
I saw a review. There's a guy called M Guy, MGUY. His channel's called. He just reviewed a 300 CE from 1989. I thought that was pretty good.
Yep. Yeah, well, a good one of those is now probably starting to get hard to find. So.
Yeah, I don't know if we want anyone else on. Sorry, Mr. GMT. We don't really want anyone else on because we've got a great crew here. The slots open very quickly, and that's it. I think the crew we've got here now, we don't want anyone else on. We're going to muck up the mojo. We want to talk watches with these guys. I don't know. You know what I mean? Sometimes I open the gates. You come in quick.
Right.
But later on, I don't feel like mucking up the mojo. Does that make sense?
Makes
Perfect
total sense.
Yeah.
And I want you guys to chip in and say, let's ditch this guy, Arch. I want you to tell me. Because I think at the moment we've got a great little club here now. We've got 6 of us on, which
Club.
doesn't happen.
Imagine.
Mike, GMT, $2. The W126 is always will be. That's the Dallas Mercedes. The Dallas Mercedes. I got to tell you, Sobron's in the audience. He let me drive that 380 SL.
Nice.
Don't let your fantasies. Don't drive your fantasy cars, okay? Fantasies are flawed. You know that? And I got to tell you, a Honda Civic of today is actually got a lot more horses, a lot more takeoff and gearing than some of these old dogs. You know that? That's the sad thing.
Archie, if
Very
you weren't
sad.
into watches, do you think you'd be into cars? Like, do you
Sorry?
think if you weren't into watches, do you think you would be into cars? Like, you would have a crazy car collection? I feel like
Yeah, my
never
problem
got
is
watches.
my dad never supported me. He always... Jason M, $10. Hey, Arch. It's been a while. Hope you're well. See, you have a new crew on tonight. Cheers, gentlemen from Montreal. Thank you, Jason.
Cheers,
Thank you,
Jason.
I gotta
Jason.
tell you, with the cars, I think I didn't get the right stimuli. My dad never really... He always said, don't touch old cars. They're unreliable. They're this, they're that. Because cars were so terrible. Look,
I feel like I know this guy, Arch.
realistically... Sorry?
Jason, there's something that seems familiar. I might know this guy. I don't remember them.
I gotta tell you, seriously, when I finished school, I wanted to try expensive things. I wanted the best. I got a BMW, I got my Rolex watch, I got my Mont Blanc pens. I wanted to try the best of the best. All right, what happened to me was I was in home economics one day, right? Let me tell you this story. At Oxley State High, Brian BK, $5. Thoughts on a collection within collections. For example, I'm keen to keep my 5 Rolex and want to chase 5 modern Patek over the next few years. Thoughts? I love sub-collections. I do. Sometimes I think you've got to put some rules in place. Let me tell you, I didn't buy that Vacheron because I said, you know what? I'm going to stick with Patek and a few Rolex. So it's mainly Patek. If you start opening up everything, you get a hodgepodge of cast-offs. Does that make sense?
Yes.
That's the danger. That's the danger. But if you've got enough money, I would love to have 5 Lange, 5 Patek, 5 Rolex, 5. I think it's great as long as you don't sacrifice some good quality. Okay.
Ooh, they're coming in fast and furious.
Spencer R, $10. Mercedes E63S versus Audi RS6.
Audi.
Yeah, for sure.
The Audi's sick.
Ooh, I gotta be honest with you.
I'm a Benz
sick of
man.
plastic. I'm a
Yeah,
Benz. I like the Benz. The Benz.
Plastic in both, unfortunately, but yeah.
Yeah, a lot of plastic in both. 7-year life cycle from showroom to scrapper. Absolutely disgraceful. Next. Nana Kim, $5. Tim White, do lots of driving with Nana Kim. He pile drived me all over hotel room. Nana love it. Young man have big boom stick and make Nana cry in joy. Thank you.
My goodness.
$10. CB. Sovereign is a true friend. The Beard Lady and Co. tried to get him to badmouth you, but he refused. Thank you, Sovereign. I love you.
Sovereign's the man.
He's a good bloke.
The man there. He's also
true
tried
gentleman.
to poison James. That was pretty bad. They are a pretty nasty crew there. I don't want to get into negatives.
I gotta be honest with you. ER does not like Sovereign. I timed him out in the chat. She said if he's in the chat, she doesn't want to see him.
Okay, there you go. She's spoken. That's it. I'm sorry.
There it
You have
is.
to behave.
Bear Clooney, $2. Sovereign was very concerned about boys' free work.
Yeah. So let's just keep it at that. ER does not want Sovereign in the chat anymore.
Spoken. Now, let me say this to you. You're asking about cars. You know what? Seriously? So I wanted to try different things. Pens. I wanted to try I was in home economics, had Mrs. Goebel, her name was, Mrs. Goebel.
Mm-hmm.
And she said the cheapest source of protein is liver. And as soon as she said that, I thought to myself, I had this epiphany. I said, well, if that's the cheapest source, what's the most expensive? Ribeye fillet mignon, the rib on the bone. I wanted to have the best of the best of the best. I don't want to do the cheapest. I'm here for a short time.
Hence ArchieLuxury.
I want to try the best protein, the tastiest, the most amazing. I don't want liver. That's pet food. Pet food. Liver is pet food. Pet food, isn't it? Pet food. Pet food.
Yeah.
Arch, can we get a little back into the sub collection within your collection thing? Because I think a lot of people kind of have that going on. And I think you do too. Like you have your Patek collection inside now. You have your Rolex collection growing within your collection. And I was thinking about this a lot of times, like when I'm looking at my collection, like I almost have a lower grade collection, you know what I mean? Where I have like
the B team,
the Reverso, like the Speedmaster, maybe get like a no date sub and the Tudor GMT as like my base collection, and then get like a higher end dress watch like a Patek, and then with some of the Rolex in place. You know what I mean? So I kind of layer collections within the collection.
Yes, it's come through. Miller, the Prince of Real Estate. He sent it twice.
I'll post the link in the
Shut up
chat,
about
Prince
that.
of Real Estate. I'll post the link in the
Prince
chat.
of Real Estate,
You're
do you want to
free to
do
come
a
on.
show? You tell me when you want to do a show, and we can talk Rolex Submariners. You tell me when. What country are you in, Prince of Real Estate? Where are you?
Just to JJ's point, what do you think, Arch, about the Black Bay 58?
Look, I got to tell you this seriously. I think the big thing is sub collections. Sometimes it's good to have rules. Do you understand that? Like when I say rules, what I mean by rules is you have rules like one brand per watch. That was fun to have a rule because it made you really pick the best one out of that brand's choice.
Right.
Then you have other rules like I'm going to collect submariners or divers. You collect all the divers.
Yeah. I
got to tell you, I think sub collections can be good as long as I don't think it's a good idea to have open. Whatever comes up, because you end up sucking up, or if you don't have the knowledge, you get all the cast-offs from that brand. Like let's be honest, say you had a Cellini Rolex.
and Aqua.
You don't want to start with that.
You had, you would have an Omega Quart, have an Omega Geneve, you could really have a stinker of a collection. You know what I mean?
That's
an absolute stinker. So I think sub collections are amazing. Interesting sub collections are certain brand or certain period of time. Sometimes rules help you keep it. Bribe Believe, $5. Currently own Rolex 114300. White dial, thinking I should have a sports black dial as well. Breitling Navitimer suggestions. And we've got Prince. We'll add Prince because he sent the money. We'll add you, Prince. We'll talk to you in a minute. Just hang on there, Prince. So what's a 114300? That's a smaller Oyster Perpetual, isn't it?
And it's the
an
39,
OP?
isn't it?
That's the what size?
The 39?
Thinking I should have a sports watch black as well. Breitling Navitimer. I got to be honest with you. The Breitlings aren't bad, but you're going to buy it new. I'd go for a Tudor Black Bay. That's what I'd add.
Wow, those OPs are so expensive now.
Okay, so now we've got Prince of Real Estate. Tell us about you, Prince of Real Estate. Where are you? What do you do? And what's the Rolex collection? Talk to me.
Hey, Prince.
Can you hear me?
Yeah,
I can
gotcha.
hear you. Yes, talk to me.
Man, Archie tried to beat me for my money just now. Hey, so, man, I've been watching you for years, man. I kind of was into watches when I was in, like, elementary school, but I caught you, and then I just went crazy. And then I had to stop for 2 years because I was just spending too much on watches and just obsessing. So, but it hit me again this year. So I went with all subs.
How many watches do you have now?
So right now I just got 5, but I got I got 2 precious metal subs. All of the ones that were just discontinued. So I got I just talked to you like a couple weeks ago and asked you, should I get the gold one, the black one? I don't even know if you remember it, but I ended up getting it. So I got the Smurf. Solid yellow gold. I got the black one, solid yellow gold, and I got the bluesy, and I got the black one. I just got crazy subs, except the Hawk. I don't really like the Hawk.
Very quickly, Jason M, $10. FMD, it's Friday night, Arch. Pour yourself. We're drinking now. No worries. We're in the booze. Okay. Tell me this.
Another
do you
thing
want to
too,
do a show separately with me, or do you want to talk to us now? What would you prefer? You paid the money. What would you
Whatever,
prefer?
man. I just wanted to holler at you, man, because I know you're a busy guy, but
Hey, that's okay.
So what's the new thing? I mean, when I was watching you before, it was never so many people. This is a new thing?
Ooh.
Well, this is a new crew because the other crew were very toxic. They're like a tenant who doesn't pay rent. Very toxic.
I know.
Vicious.
Yeah, don't talk about that. But yeah, it's cool though, man.
You know what I mean? COVID. They use the excuse. It's COVID. It's COVID. Every excuse not to pay.
So last time like I said, I stopped I got away from watches a couple years ago, and you had all these different Rolexes, then you dumped them. What happened with that?
Yeah, that was a mistake.
Yeah.
So, you know, I tell you honestly, I wanted to try Pateks for a while, but I've come back strong and hard. So now, you know, I got to tell you, man, see, what I've done is I've gone and said, right, I want myself an Explore. I got the new 42 mil. I love the new 42. That's a great watch. I've also gone and said, you know, I want a Z Blue, the Z Blue. You know, that's a fantastic watch as well. And I want a diver. No more discounts. I want a premium diver, and I've gone for the new 41. The new 41 diver. That's a great diver there. So I got to tell you, I got some Pateks, 5 Pateks, 3 Rolex. I'm hoping to get a Pepsi. It's all cool. It's all cool. So if I would have stayed in watches, you would have done so well. If you put all your money into watches, man, you would have done so well. So he's got some amazing stuff. Prince, I tell you what, why don't we do a show together, okay?
Yeah.
That would be cool. You should.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
I'll do a show with him.
Right now.
Hold on, Prince, you got to show us what you're wearing.
Yeah.
Technical difficulties.
Lucy,
Hold on. The image is laggy at the moment. Hold on. I think your internet is coming in and out. There you go.
So many Rolexes but you know, you still there. Uh-oh.
Yeah, I gotta tell you, Jeff.
What happened? Is it still good?
Yeah, you got some Wi-Fi
bad signal,
problems, Prince, we'll do a show. I tell you what, we'll do a show, Prince. I want to do a show with you. We'll talk subs with you.
Yeah, but I'm a sub guy now.
We will do that. Whereabouts are you? Which part of the world are you in?
So I'm in Maryland. Don't come rob me. I ain't gonna get too.
Mr. Perpetual, $5. Where is Prince from? Which state? Just give me your state.
I grew up in Baltimore, Maryland. Made all my money in Baltimore.
Baltimore.
So I'm a real estate guy professionally. That's all I do. Flip houses, fix them up. Used to be a landlord until COVID hit, and I just dumped everything. You know, so they weren't paying. I couldn't get them out. But yeah, man.
It's rough.
So yeah, I've been looking at Archie for years, and man, you kind of made me go watch crazy. You know,
I think you did that to all of us, man.
Yeah,
I was a normal person before Archie came in.
And I'm gonna go back because I got an uncle who loves you too, man. He this guy's he's not a watch guy, but he's a jewelry guy. I'm talking about like museum jewelry. I need to get him on here with you. He got some pieces, man. Like he got like old date just, but
we'll do some shows with you. I'll do a show with you. Let me think about that. At the moment, let me tell you what's happening, okay? At the moment, I'm getting new carpet this weekend. I'm actually getting I got to move all my furniture out of the studio.
Big job.
The stuff has to go. All the books, the fridge, everything needs to go out because we're getting new carpet. But let's do a show. I'm happy to do a show with you, man.
I want to, matter of fact, look, a couple of good guys I bought watches from. Collectors 1946, they're good.
Yeah.
I bought one from the Timepiece Gentleman, a sub, stainless steel from him.
How is he? His ego's through the roof, that guy.
Well, I bought a sub from him. The first one was it had a lot of rattle, and it was the newer sub, 116610, and it was kind of worn out. But he actually exchanged it for me. I had to give him a couple extra dollars. They gave me a better condition one. So he's pretty solid, but the communication was kind of. He said he's real busy, so that's all I want to say. I ain't gonna say he tried to duck me, but.
No, that's okay. He's okay.
But he ended up swapping it out for me. I had to give him some more money, but he's pretty good, you know. And
his phone rings off the charts, though. If you watch his the Week in the Life videos, man, this doesn't stop. Christ Almighty.
But Collectors 1946, they're pretty good, man. They got some good prices. I found them.
You ever tried David SW? David SW.
Never did. No, I never did David. I did Bob's watches.
Bob's a bit expensive.
So expensive.
Yeah, he was. But he got a good return policy because I bought a white gold Pepsi from them maybe 2 years ago and it was beat up, but he took it back, gave me all my money back. So, but yeah, I've been buying watches, man. I'm done with everything except sub because I got a small wrist but with a big hand. so I could get a good.
Here, show it to us. Your internet's a bit better. Show us your bluesy, if you don't mind.
So I got the. So
There
this
you
is.
go.
I don't know how I'm holding it, man. But
Yeah,
so
very
this is the
nice.
one before they
Great. That
discontinued
really
it,
suits
and
him. That looks
I
really
got-
good on his wrist.
and this is the yellow gold one,
Oh, that's beautiful, isn't it?
and I got the, and this is the
Jeff, do
black
you have
one.
any desire to get a solid gold one like that,
No.
Jeff?
No,
No
not that.
desire?
Hey, the only solid gold watch I'd get is JJ's tempted me, a day.
Do it. You know,
Yeah, that's the one.
I like them, but for me, I just think the only solid gold one I would get is the day date. The sporty models, I kind of like the two-tone. I prefer
Yeah.
the strength of the steel. But they're awesome. I mean, you know,
They're great.
I would believe me, I wouldn't kick one out of bed if it came across my way. But
I had an old one, but I just had got rid of the Sky Dweller, the stainless steel
oh yeah,
base when it didn't fit. It was too top heavy. It wouldn't
Yeah.
fit good. So,
but
I'm
you
just
got
stuck-
you got a huge sub collection, so you have to like get all those anyway. Like to complete your collection, it's kind of like a thing, right? You have to have them all.
except the Hawk. I passed on the Hawk years ago. I wish
Right.
I would have got it.
What about the new one? How do you like the new model?
The Kermit.
Yeah,
Yeah, I just think Rolex is not worth what it's selling for. I like Rolex. I love it.
right.
You know, but we talking about crazy numbers for stainless steel, like Vacheron money, and
Yeah.
I don't think we should go that crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I think two-tone is the sweet spot. You know, it's not for old guys. I'm only
Prince
32.
of real estate.
Right.
It's like real estate, man. It's real estate price, supply demand, man. It's purely supply demand.
Yeah,
But
but-
it's not, man.
Exactly.
I think this YouTube stuff, Archie he's to blame for this stuff. Nobody liked watches before Archie. Nobody liked watches before Archie.
Blame Archie.
Nobody was doing it before Archie. And they caught wind and they just started stealing everything you were talking about. And you made everybody want to buy Rolex. And now that's the prices. I blame you. We should sue you.
Yeah, look how masters are.
I can't get a sub.
Class
can't get a-
action from the watch community, Arch. What do you think about that?
Hey Prince, I tell you what, man. I want to do a show with you. Let's do a show together.
Yeah.
I tell you
And I
what.
can give you some real estate. I can tell you guys how
I'll
to
tell
make
you
some
what,
money with real estate too.
Give
So
me a couple
Yeah,
days.
let's do
Give
it.
me a couple days because I'm about to renovate the office.
I just had a decent settlement today, so it was pretty good. I flipped a house that was fire damaged. It was totally burned up, and I was able to buy it and resell it.
Nice.
Ooh.
Showcase watches, £2. Looking forward to the looming Prince show. Big player. Okay, Prince, we will catch up.
All right,
okay?
man.
I'll be in touch with you. We'll do it. Okay.
All right, guys, man. I appreciate your
Thank
time,
you,
guys.
man.
Catch you later.
Later,
Hey, take care. Nice to meet
Good on
you.
Love
you,
your
man. Take care.
Rolex.
All right,
Mark
guys.
P, £2. Prince
Later.
needs decent Wi-Fi, but a cool guy. Yeah.
Mm.
I want
guy's
to ask
cool.
you something, Jeff. Jeff, I want to
Yes,
ask
mate.
you something. Jeff,
Yes.
do you any desire to get solid sub like that blue Submariner with the solid gold? The problem is, Jeff, that's bloody expensive. You know what a day date is in Australia?
Yeah, over 50
You
retail.
priced it out?
Yeah, on the Rolex side. Yep. But no,
What do you think
as
of
I
that?
said, the day date gold is a beautiful watch, and as you get older,
Yeah.
I think it sort of goes with age too.
Leaky rear, $2. What happened to my wrench? All the wrenches were taken away because we had some wrench problems. We had some rather. We're trying to work on that. I'm getting carpet done on Tuesday, and we're gonna be rehashing afterwards. Let me tell you this, Jeff. I don't know if you actually need a day date. That's so much money. You know what I mean?
I know.
It's you know what? I came back to Rolex and I decided the solid golds I never enjoyed wearing. They just felt. I had a couple of day. I had some 36 mil. I never feel comfortable. They just I just always worried.
But I know a lot of people that have got day dates, and and everyone loves them. And JJ's an example of that. So.
Oh yeah, they're awesome. I'm telling you, the bracelet is so comfortable. You know what I was actually when we were talking about the sub collection in the collection. You know what I was going to bring up?
Yeah.
You know what I think would be a great 3-piece, which I want to get,
What's that?
and I think I would wear a lot without worrying about scratching them up. I would do keep my day date for the evenings and like special occasions, and then get a two-tone root beer and a two-tone bluesy for the.
Two-tone root beer, two-tone bluesy. But I think wouldn't it be good if you had a sub collection? What I think is a great collection is One solid gold, one two-tone, and one steel. Wouldn't that be the way to go? Boom, 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 boom.
Right. If you were going all divers, yeah, absolutely, that would be great.
So, JJ, what color metal would you want in a day-date?
Well, I have the yellow with.
Sorry.
Me or Jeff? You mean?
Jeff, what color? Yellow?
Yellow.
Okay. And the next question is, you'd obviously go for the 40.
Yep.
And the next question is, okay, yellow. Okay, so I'm just going to bring this up
Oh, you're pricing it?
on the screen. Yeah.
Yeah, I have to sell a kidney.
51,550. I mean, I don't know about you, Jeff. Sorry, Jeff. I don't know your financial. Oh, sorry, wrong button I pressed.
Can you mute
I don't
him?
know your financial situation, but Jesus, expensive. You know what I'm saying, Jeff? That's
Yeah. See, I can't bring myself to do that right now. So if something happened,
50,000, 51,500. My God, and we haven't even put diamonds on it yet, Jeff. I haven't even put.
I want to buy another
diamonds
one.
on
I want to
it.
buy the rose gold with the green dial, but I really don't want to have 2 day dates. But I really like that one now.
the
Okay,
rose.
so there we
oh,
go.
yeah.
We select that one, Jeff, and then we look at. Do you want diamond bezels?
No.
The bezels.
No.
The price on
Don't need the
request.
diamond.
I don't think that sounds cheap, does it? What does price on request mean?
Yeah, a
And
lot.
what dial would you go
Fucking
for?
expensive.
Black? What would you go for?
Oh, I don't know. A champagne, I think, or what do you got, JJ? A champagne?
I have the silver dial.
Silver. That's right. Yeah, champagne or
with
silver's probably
Romans.
done.
There we go. That's
Romans,
one there.
yeah.
Select that. There you go. 51,550.
Yeah, that's it.
I got to be
Yeah.
totally honest with you, Jeff.
So I'd rather have two.
50,000? You could buy a
You could
car
have-
for that.
Yeah, probably worth more than my current car at the moment.
What do you think, Jeff?
Yeah, no, I'd still like to get the Milgauss
The
and
people you
the
know who
Ultimate.
have the day dates, they have the 36 or the 40s.
A lot of them are 36. The older guys, yeah.
And what's the they wear it everywhere, or what's it?
Oh
like?
yeah, they just wear it everywhere. Yeah.
Does it give them more respect? Do people respect them for it, or not really?
I don't know. The watch people would. I don't know that many other people really. Just looks like a gold watch to some people.
Well,
Some people, they wouldn't even think it was solid gold. They think it's plated.
Probably, yeah.
the
know what I
day
mean?
date you're saying?
Day. Yeah,
Day
I mean,
date,
that's
yeah.
non-watch people wouldn't really know the significance of it and how much it costs.
You know, it's funny because you get different reactions. Some people look and they're like, they know it's expensive, but like even one of my friends go, "Oh, that's a nice watch. What's that cost? About 10,000?"
Yeah.
I was like, "Yeah, about that."
That's a deposit.
Yeah. 10, 35, whatever.
Archie, I just want to give a reminder to the chat to upvote the video, right? Give a like on the video,
Vote
guys.
the video. We've got 255 people watching. Brian BK, $2. Platinum Day Date or Platinum Daytona, and why? I got to be honest with you. I got a friend of mine, the super collector with 50 watches. He's actually got a Platinum Daytona with baguette diamonds. And he's all the Platinum Day Date. I got another friend of mine, Lancey Poo. If Lancey's watching, Lancey's got the. Actually, Lancey's got one with bloody Arabics. I don't know why the hell. Oh no,
Those are
Arab
very
writing.
collectible. Those are very collectible.
I want
They're
a
very
language
rare.
I can understand. I don't want a language that I don't even.
Yeah, but those go
understand.
for big money, Arch, because obviously the
Yeah.
Arab market is huge.
Look,
And they have big
seriously,
money.
my own opinion is, I got to be totally honest with you, Brian. I actually prefer that Daytona with the green dial on your avatar. That's what I
Yeah.
would prefer. I honestly, Platinum itself.
They're very top heavy, apparently. Like the Daytona is very top heavy.
Yeah, I got to be totally honest with you, my friend. He's got it, right? I'm very underwhelmed by it. I know it's platinum. I know it's supposed to be this, but I got to be honest with you. He also had a Lange 1. I said, to be honest with you, the Lange 1 was 30,000 Aussie. 31,000, I think, or 30. I can't remember. 31 or 30 something, right? Low 30s. And he also got a $115,000 day date platinum. Sorry, $115,000 Daytona with baguette. You know what I'd prefer to have? The Lange. I don't know whether the thing I love about Rolex is in steel because it's so strong. I don't have to worry. I just put it on because it's steel.
Where Where would you wear the platinum? I mean, you know, it's really special occasions, and that's about it.
It's so heavy
Yeah.
with the bracelet and everything.
Yeah.
I think it's for the inner circle, people in the know,
Maybe.
in the know. Like it's funny what motivates us. I'll tell you a funny story. Do you want to hear a funny story or not?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Okay. So it's all about egos. We've all got fragile egos, okay? So he was at a conference and he had the Pepsi on his wrist.
Mm.
And this guy says to him, I didn't know they did the Pepsi on the oyster bracelet. Instead of snapping and saying, it's gold, you dick, he just said, he just said, yeah, I've had it for, I don't know. He just very blasé. Then the guy would have gone home and found out, hang on a minute, that's a white gold Pepsi.
I feel like a real
saying?
dick.
And
Yeah.
that's what we get a big thrill out of, being nasty to people like that. You know what I mean or not?
You know, I've had a chance. There was
I remember I used to work. Sorry, I'll come back to JJ. I used to work in corporate, right? And you'd always have these nasty, nosy little bitches. They were about 30 years old, and they just loved gossiping. And they'd say, is that a Rolex? What did it cost? I said, yes, it's a Rolex. Do you know some of them can even sell for over $500? They didn't know how to handle that. You know what I mean? So that's kind of, sorry, JJ, your story. Give me your anecdote.
No, I was just saying. When I was in my AD, maybe about a little over a year ago. There was a Smurf sitting in the display case with like one or two other watches. There was really not much there, and we were talking, and I was trying to get the Batman at the time before I had it, and I said, "Can I try it on?" I was looking at it. He even offered me a pretty good discount on it. And I was saying, I don't know if this white gold. I was thinking like the opposite. Like nobody even knows it's gold. Why am I going to pay more money and it's heavier and everything? Meanwhile, I kick myself now for not buying it at the discount.
But look, I've seen Nautiluses, 5711s in the dealer.
Right. Yeah, it happens.
You know what? I think in life, you've just got. It's like this. With Mercedes, with Ferrari, there's certain Ferraris that become super, super valuable, and there's other ones that just don't go any. You know what I mean? It's the same as that. You just pick what you like. It's not about the best investment predicting the future. What do you like? And I got to say, Brian, that Daytona. What about just being happy? Sometimes you got to be happy with what you got.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? Tell me, I want to ask you something. I got stuck into a guy yesterday, okay? I did a review for him yesterday. I got a bit snappy with him. He earns $300,000 a year. And he told me he was I got stuck into him because he said to me, he goes, I got 3 watches. He had an Omega. What did he have? He had the Planet Ocean, which is just, it's okay. Planet Ocean's okay. He had a Datejust 1603. It's an old 36mm steel Datejust. Big deal. He had a Bat. He had a black GMT, and he had a Sea Dweller. And he says he wants to spend $20,000. What should he get? I said, man, you're earning $300,000 a year. What is this garbage you're looking at? And I think I mentioned you in there too, JJ. See, if this was JJ, I mentioned Marco. See, if this was Marco, it'd be a great collection. I saw that. But if you make $300,000 a year, I expect you to buy better than that. Does that make sense? Like, I know a guy. I was at a party. This guy had an Aston Martin Vantage V8, right? Convertible, blue. It was an amazing car. I made a video on it, and then I said, what watch do you have? He had a steel sub date. I said, man, you need to get the solid gold or at least the two-tone bluesy. This steel one is just beneath you. Does that make sense?
It's just how everyone perceives things, Sometimes we just want to have the better one.
I mean, if you're earning $300,000, should you be asking me what that's like earning $60,000 a year and asking what $500 watch should I buy?
Yeah, but he might have 10 properties
Man
all
up!
mortgaged or
Man
something,
up!
you know.
He said his house is paid off, his car's
Oh,
paid, he's debt free.
yeah. Oh, okay.
He's debt free.
Fair enough.
Brian BK, $2. Just thought exercise. I'm good with what I have.
That's
Just
right.
thought exercise. Yeah. I gotta tell you, sometimes you get very greedy. I gotta tell you, Jeff. Do you really think you need the day? Like, what makes you want the day?
Oh, I don't need it. No. I'm just saying, look, you know.
Like, you
it
got
used to
more
come-
watches than you could ever wear in your lifetime. You know this? So,
Yeah.
no offense. No offense.
No, it's only 5. You got, how many you got?
Yeah, ooh.
I've only got 3, Jeff. I've only got 3,
Oh,
Jeff.
yeah.
Arch,
Not a
Brian
bad-
BK should forget Rolex and stick to Nomos, big boy. Stick to Nomos.
I gotta tell you, Jeff, I think you've... Same as
No.
you, JJ. JJ, what do you need, JJ? What do you really want? Tim, what about you, man? I tell you what, you gotta go and get that Kermit. I'm actually thinking of banning you until you get the Kermit.
Ban.
That's-
What? That's
You're not allowed to
crazy.
have
Stupidity.
Do it.
Whoa.
Do it.
Seriously,
Whoa.
that
Want
is
a sales
really
receipt?
dumb.
You
Tim,
want a
are
sales
you
No,
that-
no, it's
Are you
not.
that arrogant to just think, oh,
No.
just let it sit there? I don't know. Tim,
Wake up, Tim. Right? This is getting
wake up. Don't
Don't
abuse the
spike.
privilege you have.
Guys, I
okay?
actually have a really good relationship with my AD, and I can have anything I want, but like that. This is why I can buy it, because I'm not like I don't just grab.
Tim, I don't believe
Whatever
this
I
crap out of
can.
that Democrat mouth there, okay? Okay.
Guys, I mean that's the truth.
Archie, you got to bully him into buying it. I don't believe you.
Man, that is just
Please.
arrogant.
No way.
Please don't do it. No, it's not arrogant at all. It's
arrogant.
actually quite reasonable, guys.
It's
Only
hard.
buy watches that you truly love in your heart.
He
Okay,
has
you
a
have to.
Daytona. It's hard to judge. He has a Daytona. Like, if you
Yeah,
had a
look, right here.
Daytona,
Right here.
it's hard to want anything else in my eyes.
Bam. Right there.
Yeah, he's got the Panda.
Let me pull that up.
focus.
That $3,000 camera. We'll get a
He's,
Come
he's
on.
teasing us.
Is that a Nomos? I can't even
There it is.
tell.
There it is.
How could you want anything else when you have
Is that
that?
a Zenith?
Yeah, is that
Steve
the
Clooney watches $2. Art, send Art, please use Shalong clip as intro.
What?
What's the schlong clip?
Shalom Park.
I was hoping to forget that there, but maybe. Yeah.
Oh, Arch, I forgot to tell you something. I have a little unboxing for you. Something I got today in the mail.
Da-da, da-da.
Oh.
What do you think?
Ooh,
Cool.
They look amazing,
Wowzers.
man.
Not bad, right?
They're
Are
big
those
as
the
soul.
649?
Very nice.
The 649?
That's right.
Oh, now I find.
That's the Steve McQueen's?
No,
Uh,
that's
No, they're very similar, but they're, I think, a little bit bigger. The 649s.
Man, they look good on you. They look
the Steve
really,
McQueen's
really...
are a ripoff, Arch. The 649s are better value.
I know.
They're a
just-
ripoff. They're tearing you a fourth and fifth. You know what,
I
man?
know.
The
You know what?
649s are the way
I don't
to
really
go.
fold my glasses that much, so I don't really need like.
Yeah.
What sort of camera is that, Jeff? So, Tim?
It's Canon R5.
Oh, that's a...
Hold on, guys. I'm gonna get my
mirrorless, is it?
pistols.
Yeah, I never bought personals until Arch started talking about them. Remember, I actually had them on in the picture in Mr. Two's video
Show us
with
slowly.
Kim. He had the picture of you.
Yeah.
You gotta
There
put
you
them
go.
on, big boy. Put them on.
Oh, you got purse soles as well.
There you go.
Oh, I have
Pretty
as well.
cool.
I reckon those go pretty well with the Porsche Cayman with the green tinge.
Oh, they do okay. They do okay. And then
Actually,
I got
I don't know where mine
Those
are.
are perfect driving glasses, man. Perfect.
these are my favorite. I like these colors a lot.
Mm.
Yeah.
Those are the 714s, right?
Yeah,
I
I
got-
want to buy the
I-
second Force.
I love the
Yeah.
fold-out case. See, this is the...
Show it to us, Arch.
Yeah.
We got another pair from Showcase.
Oh, Archie, are we matching
Yes.
right now?
Sorry?
I think we're matching right now with our glasses.
Arch, if ever you
got
don't
the
want
cafe,
those
right?
consoles from Showcase, you can always mail them to me,
Hold on.
okay?
I love Persols. I think they're
Look at us,
just...
dude.
These
Nice.
are my
Really
travel
well.
glasses because they can fold up. I actually take these on. I'll give you a bit of a travel tip, guys. Sometimes it's really hard to sleep
They're
on
just
the
saw me
plane.
fixing my nose right now.
Yeah, I
It's
got you
hard
right
to
as you
sleep on the
fix
plane.
those.
I sometimes wear the sunglasses on the plane because, you know, like the so much lighting.
do you think about these?
You look like Kanye West,
They
JJ.
look cool. Rolex.
Those
Let's
Adidas.
go around the room. Let's go around the
Oh,
room. We got JJ.
There's nothing cheap with JJ.
We got
Everything
Tim,
he
right?
has-
Look at this. Ooh.
Ooh,
Oh, those are
Tim,
cool.
you look- What
Steve
are those,
McQueen.
Tim?
Huh?
The
What
Steve
are
McQueen.
those?
Yeah, those are
That's the Steve McQueen's.
the 714.
That's the OG.
Queens. Oh my god.
They're
We'll
so
have to.
expensive,
We'll have to
though.
do a show with
Right.
all of us.
It's
wearing
very
sunglasses.
cheesy. Very cheesy.
Cheesy, yeah. It's like the Monaco.
Man, I
Yeah.
gotta tell you,
It's not the
Archie,
sunglasses that make you cool.
No.
I just
Yeah.
got
The man makes the sunglasses, exactly.
Exactly. I'm wearing the sub on the other wrist there. Just put it on.
Ooh,
Just
wait, let's
put-
pull
put
that
it
up,
on.
Arch.
Put,
Double
put
fisting.
Put it on the other
Ooh,
wrist there.
look at that, guys.
The sub.
Nice.
Tell me, what
Explorer
rodent
on the
has a
other.
41 mil sub and double fist Rolex like that? Nobody.
Yeah.
Nobody but the Don.
I gotta tell you guys, seriously.
this case I got.
Ooh, look at
Nice.
this.
Ooh,
Look at that.
Ooh, look at that.
There you
I
go,
like
JJ.
that Pepsi. That's a Pep. That's a Batman. Batgirl. Look, guys, I gotta tell you seriously.
He's pulling out the
nice.
Pepsi from the safe.
Guys, make sure to thumbs up.
What sub collections? You know what I reckon would be a great
Big
sub
deal.
collection would be to have divers. I'd love to have divers.
That'd be pretty cool. There's a full dive collection.
Like I reckon a Black Bay would be good. A Super Ocean 2 would be good. You know, Super Ocean Heritage 2. Jeff, would you ever go into any other brands there, Jeff? What are you looking at? Other
Well, it's funny you
brands, or-
should say that. I have the opportunity getting close to getting a Tudor Black Bay 58, and I tried it. I just thought it throws a beater, and
Yes,
I
it's
don't
a
know. I
great one.
can't bring myself to buy it. I don't know. There's something about it. It's cheap compared
But
to a
Jeff-
Rolex, but you know
Jeff,
it's not
you
a
must
Rolex.
admit, when you Rolex, the problem is you're paying nearly $20,000 for some of these watches
Mm.
because you've
Yeah, I
got the
know.
two-tone. They're expensive. The Black Bay, that's like $5,000, isn't it, or what?
Yeah, it's $5,000 Aussie new.
No discount, of course, on that. There, it's
No,
waitlist.
no, they've still got wait lists.
So have they
Even
got it
for Black
available,
Bays.
or what? What's the go?
I tried one, and it was allocated to somebody
in life
else.
is
and
a
I think I'm next
negotiation.
in line. So yeah. I don't know that, but I don't know. I
Order
just
one?
can't bring. Yeah. It's on the list, but I just don't know whether it's a watch for me. But
What are
anyway,
you on
I'll
the
keep
list
thinking
for
about it.
exactly?
The Black Bay 58 Blue,
What about the Panda?
Panda, and Milgauss.
And a ladies' Datejust, right?
You're on
Yeah,
a
yeah,
list
from
for a
mine.
Milgauss?
Yeah. Can't get them.
What colour?
Yours, Z Blue.
Oh, you're on a list for that?
Yeah.
You're joking.
Yeah.
I thought you were a VIP.
Yeah, but Arch, he gets them
No.
60% off retail, Arch. He gets them at...
Oh yeah, I wish.
They beg Jeff to wear it.
It's the
They go, please.
employee discount, guys.
The quarter office doesn't mean
Boys.
anything.
So I pay for everything. Wait, hey, come back here. Where are you going? We going today?
I got a question for you guys.
Talk to us.
Okay.
Which
JJ.
one
Wanna
of these
say hello?
two?
Hold on, who's Archie talking to?
That's my son. He wanted.
Oh, no
When are
way.
you going to move
Oh,
your
tell him to
crap?
come on. It
Tell
was
him to come on, I wanna
his
see his
son's
son.
birthday? Is it AC
You know-
4.1?
You're gonna have
that's
your
that's the 28-year-old's birthday. His
Okay.
birthday
way.
was yesterday, and
Oh, man.
Yeah, happy belated birthday to AC 4.1.
yeah, it's. I realized he is a fail to launch.
Ooh.
Is that when you decided to adopt Marco?
Don't say that, Arch. Come on. He's still your
I'm
son no
being
matter
honest.
what.
He's had some issues. Okay, he's had some issues. I'm just being honest. I'm not. Failure. He's a fail to launch. But you know, I'm helping him.
We all go through our rough patches in life, you know. Nothing is perfect. Life is
No.
very cyclical. It's mean
Yeah.
and nasty and vicious, man. I
No,
gotta
no,
tell you.
it is. The world is nasty. Jeff,
So-
I don't know what
so-
to say, man. Jeff, I gotta
Archie,
tell you this.
Are you gonna move all that stuff into your house while I put the carpet in, or what are you gonna do? It's gonna.
Exactly.
Jeez, what a job! You got some help?
Yeah,
Hey.
yeah, my boy's helping me.
I need some
Oh,
life
good.
advice from the Don. What do you think?
Go.
I need your decision. Which one goes better with the gold day date? We got these,
Ooh, what are those?
Mhm.
Ray-Bans?
the Ray-Bans, or These.
Ooh.
The other pair. The other
Oh,
pair.
Yeah, with
Ray-Bans, I think.
I don't know.
The
I
other
like
pair.
the gold
What are
rim.
those? What are those? Those are Persols?
No, they're both
No, no,
Ray-Ban.
Ray-Bans.
They're both Ray-Ban.
These are the Clubmaster,
Clubmaster.
and these I don't know. They're just like a thin
Those
gold.
are
The
nice. Those are
aviator
nicer.
ones, aren't they?
No,
That's
no,
a
Clubmaster.
day. Yep, go.
Look,
Which
I-
one?
Put them back on.
Those are like
I-
CEO
Yep.
glasses.
The
Those
thing
are like
is,
CEO glasses.
You're only, I reckon the
Hmm.
gold, it accents, it picks it up. You know what
JJ,
I mean?
Archie, JJ's our CSO, Chief Security Officer. He'll break your kneecaps if you're out of line.
I gotta tell you, man, seriously, I love those. I think anything that highlights the gold is kind of cool.
Yeah,
Jeff,
well, they both have
I'm
gold.
surprised. You really want a Z Blue, but you got so much better stuff than a Z Blue.
No, Z Blues are a unique watch, I think. I think it's so different.
You know,
So-
they're not really good value. They're the same price brand new as an Explorer 2.
Yeah.
11.7.
Yeah, maybe. But no, I think the Z Blue's going to be unique in years to come.
What
Well,
sort
it'll
of
either go one way or
waitlist-
the other.
What waitlist time did they give you on it?
They don't tell you. That's the problem, isn't it? You know, how long is a piece of string?
They didn't say anything to you.
No.
Would you ever go to the grey market?
Yeah, I looked at the grey market. Even the Z Blues trading at about 2,000 or 3,000 more than, well, a couple of thousand more than retail. So they're doing okay.
Yeah. I got to say, I do love mine. They are a great watch. The Mask, $5. I have found lost of gold frame Ray-Bans over the years on the Goldie with the CTX.
Hey, JJ, what colour's your Benz? What colour's your car?
It's gray. I'm not sure the exact color gray that's called. But it's like a medium
Car wash
gray.
grey.
Oh, I'm just
Car
trying
wash
to-
grey.
Gray with a
I'm
tint
trying-
of green, JJ. Come on now.
Right.
I'm trying to picture JJ pulling up in the Benz with those glasses and his day on.
It's like a medium to darker gray with like a baseball leather,
wonder
like a
why they
baseball
only
Da-da-da-da.
get gold diggers.
Tinted
Got some
windows.
Jim Jones playing in the
JJ,
background.
you only pick up gold diggers, JJ.
Hey, I don't know anybody.
JJ pulls up, puts the window down. You can just imagine him, you know, day on the wrist.
He looks. I tell you what, he's got it all happening. I got to tell you, you know, Jeff. Years ago, I thought if you wanted to pretend to look minted, what's the cheapest you could do it? I reckon you get a Mercedes CLK.
Yep, I had one of those years ago.
They're a great car.
Yeah, it was good.
CLK,
Yeah.
two-tone bluesy.
Hmm.
Right,
Mhm.
and I reckon you could. You could pull that look off, don't you think? For not a lot of money.
Well, I see a good CLK is cheap now, so the car's not that expensive.
How long does a CLK last, Butsy? I think they're getting a
Yeah.
bit old. They're long in the
They're
tooth,
old,
aren't they?
Yeah, I had a 2007 or 8, I think. Yeah,
See, that'd be getting a bit old now, wouldn't it?
yeah. Unless it's
Plastic
been
stuff would
kept.
be breaking. You know
That's
what I
right,
mean?
cracking. Yeah.
Yeah, you could get the look down for a cheap price, you know, if you really want to look like you're doing something. But I mean, I didn't buy a Mercedes or a Rolex until I owned a house. Those came after. So
Me too.
Dennis Valacci,
Not me, my
$5.
friend.
Arch, I currently have a Hulk and a 2020 two-tone Daytona champagne dial. Do I trade the two-tone up to solid gold or day-date 40? I got to tell you, Dennis, let me explain a few things of facts of life to you. It's never a good idea to be trading your stuff in to buy the next thing. In the Daytonas, the champagne dial is probably the least desired, the black, the white, and the champagne. Why don't you keep it? I don't understand. Why don't you just keep it, right? I wouldn't be trading things in. You're going to get screwed. I think, Jeff, Tim, you guys would have to agree, and even Rolex to a degree, and even JJ, don't trade your stuff in. You're always leaving too much meat on the bone.
Yeah.
You
Archie
really
always-
should be.
You always say this. You say you don't buy or you don't sell Rolex. You just buy more, right?
Yeah, I got to be totally honest with you. I wanted to ask you something. We're going to wrap this show up very soon, but I wanted to ask you a question before I go.
Yep.
My 3 Rolexes now how do they compare to the 3 Rolexes that I had before? So,
Which ones, though, specifically are we talking about right now?
We're talking
Okay.
Maserati Daytona,
Daytona.
the
so let me.
two-tone
Yeah,
bluesy,
I had the.
Two-tone
and the
That's
Polar, right?
exactly. That's
Polar?
exactly.
Or the
right.
Milgauss. Because you had the
Well, your
black
Polar's
and
better.
the Polar at one point, if I'm not mistaken.
So the question is, right? If we remember my watches of the past, right? I'll just see if I can find
Yeah,
it.
pull it up for us.
I gotta
By the
find
way,
it.
Archie, just a reminder to everybody in the chat, tomorrow I believe it's the Goodfellas stream, right?
That's right. That's right. So
if
you
we
know
hit,
that you can create that
Let's
as well.
go.
You
yeah, we'll discuss it after. The one thing I'll say is, if we hit $1,000, remember I'm going to shave my head live on stream, and I will get tanked. I'll get drunk
actually,
again.
you know what? That'll be fantastic if you do a stream because I'm going to be busy moving furniture.
Yeah, there you go.
I got carpet beetles I'm going to get rid of these carpet beetles for once and for all. I'm sick and tired of them really pissing me off.
But Arch, once the carpet beetles are gone, who's going to eat the dead skin on the toes, you know?
Oh, Jesus.
Now let me ask you a question. While you have everything, while you have everything out of the room, are you going to really concentrate on what you want to bring back into the room?
Yes.
Ooh, yes, we should do that, Archie. The Archie cleanup. Make it a series.
I wouldn't let it back in unless you absolutely need it.
What's that Netflix show about that?
Right, Hoarders.
Hoarders. There you go.
Oh no, they got that they got the
girl.
got that Japanese lady who does the reconditioning. You know, she's pretty good. You know, Japanese. What's in a Kono guy? You know.
Does it bring you joy?
Does it bring you? She just gives me the shits. You know.
Yeah.
No one should be that happy.
No one should be that happy. I just can't stand her, to be honest with you. Sorry guys, it's taking a little bit of time. I'm trying to find.
We just got a super chat from Birmingham. I don't know if you can.
Yeah. I agree with you.
Live stream the extermination. Good idea. Oh, is that his 3 watches? Look at his avatar. That looks pretty damn cool, didn't it?
Oh, here, I'll get it for you. 1 second.
Very nice.
What did you think there?
Yeah, that's very cool.
Very good.
Oh shit.
Hey, Arch, let me ask you. Are you going to take up that suggestion from the chat to cut up squares of your carpet and sell them for $50 each? ArchieLuxury.
I'm just scared. You know, these things are so nasty. The fumigation of these
You can
things
sign the back of it.
is so damn nasty. You know, it's yeah, it's a bummer. It's a bummer. You know, it's kind of.
I have another idea for you. While the fridge is out, why don't you pull off all the advertisements for the people who haven't caught up on payments and start fresh?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Actually, just
renew Tim's payment, Archie. You can pull it out of the family trust.
That was when I met Terry Stern.
Terry Stern.
That was he's
wearing a Polar
really
Explorer.
Cool guy. You
were wearing
the
Polar.
The Polar. That's right, guys. I was wearing the Polar. That's exactly what I was wearing. Exactly right.
He was wearing a Nautilus, you said, I think?
Yeah, I think it was a platinum one. Very.
Ooh, the 40th anniversary?
Cool.
Or the 50th?
And speaking of another amazing, you want to see another amazing? Oh shit! What did I press? Jesus Christ!
Dress shirts and shorts.
Sorry about this, guys. I'm just. Oh shit! I keep pressing the wrong thing, so I gotta stop that. I'm gonna show you something else. Share screen. Remember, guys, this is the magic of Rolex. She asked me out, guys. I was wearing the bluesy. The bluesy. That was
That's
the
what
bluesy.
happened. You got a super chat.
Dennis Valachi, $5. If you had to choose between solid gold Daytona or day date 40, which would you pick?
No losers there.
You mean a Daytona on a bracelet or a Daytona on leather? That's the question. That's the thing. Ooh, I gotta tell you, man, seriously, I would probably...
Daytona, Arch. You gotta go Daytona. Well,
you'd have to go Daytona, I think.
No, get the Day Date Arch. I think it's actually a little bit more... Like, the bracelet is so unique. in the Rolex range.
Yeah, but
I would
mean, on
I would get the
Daytona-
solid gold Daytona with the green dial, and
Yeah.
I would flick it, and then I would buy a day date and keep the rest.
Oh my god.
Man,
Yeah.
that 88 bracelet, JJ, is so nice. I don't know if you have it with you, so we can pull it up.
The what?
The
I
dating.
don't know. For some reason,
Yeah.
guys, for some reason, I think that Daytona should be made out of steel. But that's just me.
Well, I would sell it just because you could get more money, and then
Yeah, exactly.
buy the day date. with
Profit
that.
and Rolex, baby. Profit and Rolex.
Hmm.
There you go. Look at that. Look at that
It's
bracelet.
beautiful. Oh,
My goodness.
very nice.
Ooh.
It's
Schmicko.
all about the bracelet with the day date.
It really is, though.
You know what? You used to be able to get those bracelets on solid gold pieces. I've seen a GMT with a presidential bracelet on. Did you know that?
Hmm.
That was in the 1675 days in the 70s. You could actually order and you know how I know it was factory original? Because the president normally was a no-holes case, whereas this was actually, it was specially done with holes. So that was actually how they ordered it. You could actually order these little or not. Rolex used to let you do so much interesting stuff. They don't let you do nothing now, you know. They don't even want you taking off the bloody bracelet. You know this. They don't even want you faking. I don't understand it.
Jeff, talk to us. Why don't they want you to do that, Jeff?
I know why. Oh.
They certainly make it hard, don't they? You can't
Yeah.
change
You got to
the
buy
bracelets and
special tools and everything. With,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Well, I don't know why. Why are they so nasty like
It's
that?
you know why? You know why? Because they
Why?
want their watches to be recognizable from a distance, you know? If you put it like a NATO on the watch, then people don't know like what is that? But if every watch has its own unique configuration, then from a distance you can tell like, oh, that guy's wearing GMT. That's the president, you know? There's no confusion.
Yeah, but can't you do whatever you want with it? Like, I'm really I gotta be
They
honest
don't want
with
you to.
I'm a bit of an Austin Daniels fan, where he says
Yeah.
that the holes case.
That's what you buy the
is-
pre-ceramics for. Yeah,
Yeah, but
it's all right.
the rattlesnake bracelets. You know, there's a few little things that really are not that great.
Yeah.
Um,
Maybe Rolex will release a watch that designed for putting on a NATO or on a leather strap. It's possible. In some near future.
Yeah. I don't know what to say, guys. What's so funny
Yeah.
there, Marco? You always got a big smile on his face there.
No,
Marco,
Yeah, Marco.
If we were 20, we'd be smiling all the time too, Archie.
Exactly.
Me and Bear,
Yeah.
we got into an argument on Tim's stream because I like Rolex, not just because of the watch, but for the movement. And Bear was trying to lay the hammer down, saying you don't buy Rolex for the movement. And he said he bought his solid gold Santos for the movement. So I just posted in the chat that Santos has a great movement. So it's just like
It
a
actually
I
does.
found a
I think
picture,
it's
guys.
in-house.
I have found a picture. Sorry for taking so long here. I want to show you this picture. You tell me what you think. So this here, da-da-da-da.
Ooh.
Okay, so I'm mainly concerned about the Rolexes I've got, okay?
Mm.
Oh, you got
Okay,
four
so-
in that picture. No, hold on.
Mhm.
Yeah, 1, 2. Okay, so
Three,
this picture
three.
here.
Four,
If
yeah,
we
four.
compare my current three-piece, I think the Z Blue is better than the non-GV
Yeah.
black.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. The 41 sub I've got date, is it better than the pre-ceramic two-tone?
Yeah,
I think so, yeah.
yeah, of course. It's more desirable too.
And I think the 42, is that better than the 40 mil Explorer 2?
Yeah, you
Yeah.
can bracelet construction alone is
So,
Agreed.
It's hard to say. It might
So
be
all I need
equal,
now is
just a
Steel
little bit.
Daytona to top
no
this
the
collection.
Pepsi. The Pepsi is better than a Maserati Daytona.
You reckon?
Oh yeah, 100%.
I'd take the Pepsi.
I mean,
I take Pepsi any day of the week
Wow.
over that Daytona.
Mm.
Sorry to say.
I was
Although
really
they
like
have
OGs
Although
do.
it did have the newer clasp, to be fair. It was a newer clasp, and it's an odd dial, right? Those have shot up in price too.
They have.
They're unbuyable
have.
now. Yeah.
They have. But I mean, so many Rolexes are unviable now. You know?
Yeah.
You can't buy. I can't believe it's a Bear Clooney, $2. Marco, you little Z parrot. That's called sarcasm. But I gotta be honest with you. What do I miss here? So I didn't have any Pateks then. I need one Patek.
But hell of a Patek.
That's all you need.
Hey, Arch, I've got to disappear, mate.
Hey, I'm going to wrap this
Bye,
baby
Jeff.
up too, guys. I want to thank you for coming on, Jeff. Thank you. We're wrapping her up now. Thank you.
Okay.
And tomorrow
Thanks, guys.
we'll be on. See you tomorrow. The guys are taking.
Appreciate it, guys.
I'm taking the furniture.